your Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football.
I know, huh?
Get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. They will run for the first time here with White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. It's now 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun, White. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think they should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football,
Oh,
that's going to be intercepted.
I would throw a fucking pick 6 on my stupid ass, bro. I hate this play. The Seahawks.
Jamal Adams, an all-pro for the first time a season ago, had a fumble return for a touchdown and a pick 6 last year, and he delivers another pick 6 right here.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was partying the whole night, bro. I just barely woke up, bro. I still got a hangover, bro.
Out of the back of the end zone, so
I shouldn't have threw that. I shouldn't have threw that at all.
The 49er offense set to get this drive.
I shouldn't fucking do that.
And this is incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
My quarterback sucks.
Here's Stevens. Pressure comes. He's taken down by
Damn, bro.
defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stevens winds up and lets it go. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say that gets a crowd to its
Deebo Samuel on the block.
Like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Going with the extra point. So
two first.
7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7.
Or a player?
Shit. Line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Flushed out right. Down to the right, he gets it to Lockett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Good job, baby. John Ross with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. First down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Going play action with Stevens. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Rico Gafford, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Why I keep forgetting you guys John Ross, bro?
John Ross.
Yeah, bro.
Second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a two-score game as the lead moves to 9. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
On 1st and 10, Stevens under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. 49ers operating from the gun. Stevens. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. And at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run. This is White. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 4th down, Stevens. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Seahawks 31, 49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On second down, it's White. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West.
No, I'm on my phone. I was on my phone, Vito.
Number 1 seed.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Throwing is Stevens. And his throw is incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stevens. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Stevens. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Rico Gafford, the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down. The final shot before break. Stevens. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. The final shot before break. Stevens. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of a key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how that... This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's got it up and through.
Seahawks 38. 49ers.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Operating from the gun, Stevens. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Stevens goes underneath here to White. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And that's caught by Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, Stevens. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Bro, this quarterback be having wide open throws. He just wants to throw a fucking pick to, bro.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
This bitch ass quarterback.
he and his teammates to accept.
I gotta keep rocking with this thing, bro.
What they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get
Huh?
this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves.
You didn't beat me enough. I just think I beat you, pussy.
So to speak.
So definitely have them in.
And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, it's on. And he was.
Who's that talking? The Broncos dude?
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is exactly where I expect
What am I?
to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels.
Hey, who's that talking though? The Broncos?
They throw it downfield and really
Oh, you never beat me, bro. I whooped the fuck out of you, remember?
They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the
Okay.
end zone.
That's the biggest lie. I got a screenshot of when I beat you. Okay.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get
That dude fumbled already like 5 times in this fucking game, bro. Rico. I always run towards the corner though, so that way when he does fumble, it goes out of bounds like that.
It's White. And they'll get it up just short.
He fumbled me a few
35
times.
to 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
Yeah, this game's
This
over.
game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They will run with White out of the shotgun and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
San Francisco.
On first down, White. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive.
Yeah, that was a fucking dot, bro. You don't even mind it.
It was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Oh, baby, come on, let's go. Show it up, show it up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's White, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. On 3rd down, White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 4th and short, got a whole lot more than he bargained for. He almost scored.
Yeah, how about that? Because you know how it is when you get all those bodies near the line of scrimmage. You often get engaged by blockers, and you can't get your hands on the ball carrier. And he breaks free, and he goes almost the distance.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
5-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's White, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it.
Bro, I don't know how he picked it, bruh. He blitzed in.
2-point conversion attempts coming from Wilson and the Seahawks. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is going to be
Yeah, I know it was.
2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And the 49er hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They stay on the ground with White. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Kaepernick, his first toss off the bench. Now a desk, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
49ers 28. Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He'll find Metcalf, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play late here for offense, Charles.
Vito on prevent, though, but that's just my DBs, bro.
All game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right...
And give him another
Yeah, that's just my DBs.
And the blowout continues.
And to me,
That's the awareness that does that right there.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial
How would they challenge
icing on
that,
the
bro?
cake, if you will.
Yeah.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Seahawks 66, 49ers 28.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have
I'm
your
better
hands
playing
team out
the
there.
regular
The
defense
best
though
guys
than
ready
playing
to
now.
make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Jalen Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams.
My quarterback be making some gay-ass throws, bro.
We'll write a finish to this ball game.
Hopefully, I built him before it hits next season. At least by like 10 fucking overalls, bro.
Put up the amount of points that they did.
He'd be
Who are
straight.
they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.